Let P and Q be the following propositions. P, this apple is red. Q, this apple is ripe. Express the following statements in words as simply as you can. Well, first off, what we got here is the implication operator. Okay, that's implies. So this is sort of saying if this apple is red, then this apple is ripe. Okay, so let's just break that down again. This part here is P. This part here is Q. And this part here and here, that's the implies operator. So if, then, which is to say the implies operator. The other one is P and not Q. So that's the and statement there. So P and not Q. This apple is red and not ripe. So that's P. That part there is not Q. And that's the and statement there. That's relatively straightforward, that one. So this apple is red and not ripe. Okay, so that's the first part of this question. The next part is express the following statement symbolically. This apple is red, neither red nor ripe. Okay, so nor. Okay, this is a sort of tricky one actually. What we're saying, it's not red or ripe. Okay, and that is equivalent to saying not red and not ripe. Not red and not ripe. Okay. Now, actually, just as a quick remark, sometimes these can be a bit of these can be tongue twisters. So, it's a very good idea to be mindful of De Morgan's laws, particularly in questions like this. These questions here, De Morgan's laws. So, I'm not going to cover De Morgan's laws in this particular presentation, but if you are familiar with De Morgan's laws, you can sort of see this is exactly where they come into play. So anyway, there's two ways of saying this. Not P and Q. Sorry, not P or Q. And that's equivalent to not P and not Q. That's the first one there. Or it's actually number 3 in that listing there. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. So those two statements are directly equal to each other, equivalent to each other. So both of them apply. And actually, just make a quick note of De Morgan's laws. By the way, sorry, this is the equivalent symbol. There, it's like just equals essentially. If the apple is not ripe, red, then it is not ripe. So we're doing the second one here now. So if the apple is not red, so first part, this part here is not red, apple is not red, that's not P, not ripe, that's not Q, and we have the if statement, or the implication statement there, so simply we use the implies statement there. So that's not P there, and that's not Q, and again it's just an if then sort of thing. So that is the other part of it there, part 4. So that's the end of that presentation there. Again, right up the top, De Morgan's laws. They're in the set theory part of the course, but also they are relevant in the logical part of the course.